Hello! Okay, so this is going to be a makeup review video. I just filmed 2 other reviews for non-makeup items, and I'm going to get into this right now, and then I'm going to show you what I use with this for my full face routine. This is going to be a foundation review, if you couldn't already tell by the title of the video. So this review is for the Chanel Perfection Lumiere foundation, which is Chanel's newest foundation. And for reference, I would be about NC 20 in MAC, which I do not use because my skin can't handle it. And in this foundation, I am 20 Beige. So this is what it looks like. It comes with a pump. Mine's a little bit messy from it coming out here. But it's a fantastic pump. It pumps out about approximately 1/2 to 2/3 as much as other foundations do in a pump. So it's more control. If you usually use 1.5 pumps of another foundation, then maybe 2 pumps of this would be absolutely perfect amount for you. I usually use 1.5 to 2 pumps of this. And I find that I have no extra left on my hand. It's the perfect amount. Okay, so basically this is a very natural finish foundation. However, it's really awesome in a couple of different ways. It covers really well. At least I don't have a ton to cover, but I do have some marks from where I had pimples, and I do have some redness. My face tends to be a little bit pink, especially compared to my body, because my body is very pale and yellow tone. It doesn't really have much pink in it, and my face tends to be a little bit darker because it gets pink. So this really handles my problems fantastically, covers them up. But then it also dries. It's not a foundation that you necessarily have to set. I usually wouldn't need to set this, but if I'm gonna wear it for a long day, if I get up and I'm gonna go somewhere that day and I'm gonna stay out, all day long and whatever, then I would put powder over it. And with that, I would use the Chanel loose powder. I just think it's really great. I just kind of discovered this personally recently. I know a lot of people use it. I know that the Pixie Woo girls use the Chanel powder. A lot of people do. It's really good. It's nice and light reflective. Definitely doesn't ruin the natural finish of this foundation, which honestly, it looks just like your skin. But then the color is, changed and evened out. So it definitely does not look like makeup ever. It does not cover acne, active acne. So it doesn't really cover dark under eye circles. And I've had a little bit more problem with those 2 things due to stress and not sleeping enough recently. I don't know if you feel this way, but I was very stressed out about the election. So anyway, with this foundation, I will use the Chanel concealer, and I use shade 10, and it's lighter than the foundation, but when you put it on and tap it in, it's the same color. And I put this under my eyes. I put this on any, overly red areas and post acne marks or actual acne. And then I will set that area, or set the whole face if I'm going to be wearing it for a while. If I was just going out to dinner, I wouldn't really bother to set this foundation. And I just use this before I started filming today, so it's kind of dirty, but I use my Bobbi Brown foundation brush with this. It works fantastic. First I will usually pat this on my face first and then blend it out. But sometimes I do, dip it on the back of my hand and then go like that. So yeah, I just think it's a fantastic foundation. It's honestly the best one I've ever used. It does have a slight smell to it, but it smells really good. If you're worried about fragrance, I would definitely get a tester first. And then I'll show you what I use for the rest of my face routine. It's just a couple of products. I use the Bronze Universel, which they're now calling Soleil Tan de Chanel, and of course I'm not French, so I've said that before, but I'm not French, so I can't really pronounce it. And it is a full ounce of cream bronzer, and it's very shallow in the pan. It doesn't look, or in the pot, it doesn't look like there's very much in here, but you need basically nothing. And what I do is I just use my foundation brush I used to use, which is the Urban Decay Optical Blurring Brush, and I just pat it on top of the product and then smooth it on, and it really helps blur the bronzer into my skin. Since I'm so pale, I don't want to put a lot on because this can, if you overdo it on really fair skin, it can look orange and kind of crazy. But this brush is fantastic with that. It really blends it in. And then I use my fingers to apply this, and this is Soleil Tan de Chanel sheer illuminating fluid in the only shade they make, which is called Sunkissed, and that is how I get the glow that I love. You can see that. And I will put it all here and down my nose, like on the tip of my nose. It kind of defines the tip of the nose so it doesn't get lost and you don't lose shape in your nose and have it look bigger. That's my opinion. I don't know. It has that effect on my nose. I don't know about yours. But, and then I'll also put it on my chin. And I will bring this up under my eyes. I did that today and I think it looks really good. I hadn't thought of that before today, but that works really good. And yeah, for that I just use my fingers. So yeah, that's about it. That's my review of the foundation and what I use with it. I love this face routine. I totally prefer this more than the YSL foundation. I was starting to develop some irritation from that foundation, and it kind of annoyed me that it needed to be set. So this is just a lot easier. Excuse me. This is just a lot easier to do, and you know, you could possibly just do the foundation if you don't have like acne or really dark circles. You could possibly just use this one product and be done with your face, and then, you know, just put some blush on or bronzer and you know, go ahead, do your eyes and lips and be done with it, and it's really easy. So yeah, if you have any questions about this foundation, you know, I think I covered everything, but if you can think of anything and you want to know, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And please subscribe, please check out my other videos, and have a great day. Thank you.